We've been working so hard to finish up our outside projects at the rental house before the snow flies.
How's that sitting on the floor?
We've also had one last trip up to the cabin planned for weeks. With the weather forecasted to be warm, we were torn on whether to stay home and finish the projects at the rental or head north to close up the cabin.
Okay. I feel better.
The morning of, we decided to split up the weekend and do both.
You don't have another option. Not returning.
Right. It was a busy, fun whirlwind of a weekend, but we definitely feel like we got to have our cake and eat it too.
But the city was here picking up the front yard, so we quickly tore this out and got it for them to take it for free, so we didn't have to bring it to the dump.
But my fault, totally. I set the camera up and totally forgot to hit record, so. I remembered to hit record this time.
How's that sitting on the floor? Okay. It doesn't look like it's level, but can you hold it there? This window flashing is garbage. When I first started using this stuff, like, you had one shot. Like, if you stuck it to something, it was done. This stuff is like, you can peel it off. It's like there's no stickiness to it. And yeah, it's kind of colder today, but even when we've used it like on all the other windows, it still just doesn't stick the way it should. So this is just garbage. This is from Menards garbage. But this is all we have, so. It's like an onion. How much do we have left? How many cloves?
3.
You got one?
4.
4 cloves. Looks like we'll be buying garlic this year. But we doubled the bed size this year. So we'll get double the amount next year. How many cloves do we plant? Over 200?
Like 260 something.
So we're back down at the garlic today. We just raked a bunch of leaves and carried them all down. We never got to putting the leaves on before because we had to leave to bring the kids to mountain bike practice, volleyball practice. So this has been something that I've just been like, we gotta get this done. It's been getting down to like in the low 20s at night and barely above freezing during the day. So it was just time I wanted to get this in so that our garlic was gonna be okay. But we're excited to be able to harvest it next fall. Now that we're all on the same wavelength, we're on the same tree branch. I don't get it.
What did you mean by that one?
Like, now that we're all on the same page,
It's just going downhill
We're all-
from here. It's
we
getting
all
crazier and
have
crazier.
the same game plan. Looks good up top. Right, come help me find the hatchet. Never did find the hatchet. I think we literally buried the hatchet. So we'll see how many baby hatchets we have pop up in the spring. Teddy must be rubbing off on me to be coming up with jokes like that.
Oh!
We were able to make it up to the cabin for a hopefully a nice weekend getaway. It was supposed to be sunny. It's kind of cloudy today, but we're gonna close it down for the winter. We usually try to come up maybe once, maybe twice in the winter, but close it down. But we were lucky enough for a beaver to so nicely cut a tree down for us. So we got to buck that up. We were able to borrow a chainsaw from my mom and dad, are actually on the other side of the river. So we borrowed his chainsaw.
Come on, Larry.
And we have 1 tank of gas and some bar oil. Hopefully we can get this whole entire thing done with 1 tank of gas. I think we can do it, hopefully.
We'll just stop when it stops, that's all.
Little when the sun goes down, we could walk this autumn town, find a place to be alone, look into your eyes, feeling butterflies. We could dance under the stars, fall into each other's arms. Nowhere else we need to be.
Oh my gosh.
We can lose this love, so hold on to what we know we have. Hold on to moments that we've shared. Hold on if all we have is just each other. Everything will be fine. Just hold on.
Oh, don't try this at home. Like Mowgli.
On this week's episode of Man vs. Nature,
Okay. I feel better. Hugging it. It's gonna come dislodge and another slingshot me.
you got this.
Hey!
There she goes.
You didn't doubt me, did you?
Never.
You got a little scared though.
I always do when it comes to you doing dangerous
Wear your
things.
safety gear. Don't do what I did. I'm a trained professional. We got some work done this morning. We took a sauna. There's literally, what'd you say?
There's no better clean than a sauna clean.
There's no better clean than a sauna clean. That's what it was. Seriously, if you've never done one, ever taken a sauna,
Highly recommend.
yeah, it's a huge part of our life because they're just amazing, period. We're gonna eat some lunch maybe, I don't know, and then we're gonna go for a nice boat ride, I think.
Well, I left my shores 1 month ago. I was sailing across the blue. The waters teemed with violent storms to send my boat untrue. Atlantic bound I was no more, Indian a far off thought. The wind and waves crushed my bone, settling a 10-year score. Pacific, why do you hold me? Why do you keep me to a war or a
We have to find it. We have to find it right now. Hun, I did that and then I saw it and I don't know where it is now. It was on my leg.
What was it?
It was a wolf spider. It was that big. Gosh. That was on my leg. That was on my leg. Can you not be playing with that little monster? I know wolf spiders are harmless, but they are big and disgusting. That was literally right there on my leg. That's where he was. Right there.
Don't you let that boy see the sun, lest he find his path. I have him now for myself, a pillar to my red Pacific. Why do you hold me?
Well, the weather was fair. We barely wet a line and didn't even touch our guns, but we always have the best time just being together up at the cabin. We're home now, so it's back to work at the rental house. The next 2 days, we plan on finishing out the door trim, adding the front door handle, and painting the skirting, soffit, and fascia on the house.
Okay, so I've just first time ever installing one of these locks. And we don't need to bring keys anymore because I have a keypad to lock the house. Very nice.
So right now I'm just going through and getting all the, like the flaking, peeling pieces up as best I can. I'm gonna go back with the In case anyone was wondering, the trim color for all the windows and doors was oyster white from Sherwin-Williams, and the only reason I chose this color was because you can see that's the color we painted our chicken coop, and we just had left over, so why not use it? And then the color we chose for the skirting is iron ore, so very fitting for where we live. And I totally guessed on that.
For the record, all that paint that's on there was previously on there.
Yes, thank you for making that clear.
We did not do that.
No, this was...
We did not do that.
pretty dark. Also, the color is darker than I thought it was going to be. I forgot the sample of the deck to do a color match, and it was just too much time to try to go home and get it. And we would have wasted an hour just driving back and forth. So I think it's good. I like the color. It is darker than I thought, but I think it's looking really good.
You don't have another option. You're not returning it.
Right. Okay, so we just finished up. We left the cabin for our anniversary weekend, another anniversary weekend. We left, we came basically straight home to get our supplies.
We got a late start because we were having lots of fun with family
Yes.
last night. So it just took us a while to get back here.
But anyway, we got all the skirting painted and done, and it's like so dark out right now. It's probably going to be hard to see it, but it turned out so good, and the plan is to come back tomorrow to get all of the gable ends painted as well. So we're just really excited. It went really smoothly. It is darker than anticipated, but I love the color. It's just darker than I thought it was going to be, but it still turned out great, and I love it. All right, so we're back. We just picked up the kids from my mom's house. We brought the kids back today to help us rake and get the yard cleaned up. Ted, well, you just saw him, but he's going back up on the ladder. We're scraping and getting ready to paint all of the soffit and fascia. So that's what we're doing today. That's a nasty one. Here you can see the difference between it painted black versus white. I like it.
Shining bright and it's going my way. Birds in the sky and I'm singing it loud. Love is all around and I'm floating away with you. I'm floating away with you. Throw my hands up, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining bright and it's going
so I won't start. And he's gonna owe me some money. Okay. Plans are temporarily thwarted.
What you want to do is you want to find something that's nice and smooth. Yeah, you feel that or hear that? You get some good friction. So we're going to want to do that a lot. See how fast I'm doing that? It's going to get this rock super hot. I'm going to have all this tinder here. And it's going to light on fire. Get that rock nice and warm. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. All with a stick and a rock. That's all you need. Survival skills. Just don't mind these matches sitting here.